Greetings and salutations, people of the Webbyverse. This is one gorgeous Godzilla, and I am back with another post-op update. This week marks week 3, I believe, since I've had my surgery. And first things first, I wanted to start with the stats. So, as you may know, or as I've mentioned previously, my highest weight was 259 pounds. And I weighed 248 pounds on the date of my surgery, and today I weighed in and I weighed 232.4 pounds, which marks a total loss of 27 pounds in all and 16 pounds since my surgery, which occurred on August 19th. I also decided to take this opportunity to discuss things that I wish I had known prior to or going into surgery. I feel like when I was researching whether or not to have the surgery, was it scary, was it dangerous, was it something that I should do or not, I found YouTube to be an invaluable resource in helping me realize that every person is different. And every person has a different reaction to surgery. But some of the things that I saw in other videos I found were really helpful, or I saw them after the fact and thought, man, that really would have been cool to have known that way back when. So the first thing that I feel like I should say that I wish I had known, and I feel like some part of me did know, was that I shouldn't stress. I will eat again. I in fact gained probably over 10 pounds having food funerals. I think I had a Chipotle food funeral at least 3 or 4 times. I said goodbye to Subway I don't know how many times, and McDonald's as well. So it was really no surprise that every time I went to a consult with the surgeon, it seemed like my weight got a little bit higher. Due in large part to the fact that I just believed that I couldn't eat again. That food was like somehow going to elude me. I would never be able to bite anything. And so I was making up for lost time, like a person having their last meal when they're on death row, when that really wasn't the case. The second thing that I wish I had known was don't buy so much stuff. I believe that I would somehow be infirmed, I don't know, like wheelchair bound, house bound, bed bound, like I wouldn't be able to go anywhere. So I bought, I don't know how many, at least 20 protein bars. I bought large canisters of protein powder. I bought all sorts of things. I think if there was like the zombie apocalypse, I could live off of protein shakes and Gatorade at least for a good 2 years. Nobody needs a stockpile of this stuff. The things aren't going to go away and you will be able to walk. Also, chances are your taste may change somewhat. Things that I found pretty tasty before the surgery, like certain protein bars, I think are absolutely disgusting now. I wouldn't eat them to save my life. And yet and still, I have a stockpile of these nasty protein bars. On a side note, if anyone would like to try some protein bars, I'd be happy to send them to you. If you would just comment and let me know, or message me or something, I would be happy, while supplies last, of course, to share them with the world. Okay, item number 3 is when you go to your procedure, be sure to bring these Gastric, what are they called? Thin strips. Not the peels, because I don't know if you can take those, but the strips were amazing, and they're really thin, and you just put them on your tongue and they dissolve that way. When you have the surgery, the doctors somehow put air into your stomach, into your cavity, so they have room to operate and maneuver as they need to. But when they are done, that air has to go somewhere. And I don't know, I haven't been a baby in a long time, and I don't remember it, but gas can be very, very painful if you didn't know it before. It can be. And these were amazing in helping me get rid of all of that gas. These and walking were like a godsend to me. Also, when I was in the hospital, I could only have ice chips. I felt weak. I felt dehydrated. I was cramping. I thought that between the gas pains and just, I don't know what that, just this feeling of ew, I wondered, why did I do this? For a brief moment, I really did. It wasn't always sunshine and roses for me, but I found that Gatorade G2, the low-calorie kind, particularly the clear low-calorie G2, helped me with the cramping and the feelings of dehydration. I don't know if it's because it has electrolytes or what, but all I can say is that my nurses were kind of weird. They really were serious about this water, so I kind of snuck some G2 in there. It was clear, it looked like water, and it helped me more than I can say. Not to say we should go around disobeying nurse recommendations, but when you feel like you are about to pass out because all you've had is water for the last 3 days, trust me, the G2, I can't say enough. Also, chapstick or Carmex, some sort of lip moisturizer is a must. Between the tubes going down your throat or the struggle just to get your liquids in, just water. I mean, I was drinking like 3 ounces of water a day. I became parched, my friend. I really did. Parched to the extent that my lips were like the Sahara. They were like cracked and dry and just pathetic. Of course, I used lip gloss because I am me, but any kind of chapstick or lip moisturizer would have been sufficient. I just wish that somebody had told me that, or maybe somebody did, but I wasn't listening. I was too busy stressing over what to wear. Do I need a gown? Do I need pajamas? Everything but the essential things, because at the end of the day, you get a hospital gown. I apologize for tearing up. It is September. I am in the South. It is 100 degrees, and allergy season has started, and my eyes just won't stop watering. So I'm not moved to tears discussing this topic with you. It's just, I don't know, big girl's eyes need some kind of relief. Okay, I forgot where I was. Chapstick, important. Also, trying your very best to get your liquids in is also something that I wish I had known. I did not feel like drinking anything. It didn't feel good to drink anything, but yeah, liquids are essential. I hate to think how much fluid I lost just laying in that bed because ice chips were not my friend, and I think we've discussed me and the ice chip issue. But once, I started drinking room temperature water, warm water, whatever, it was so much better for me because I felt like if I couldn't do anything else other than lay here, at least I could try to do my part with getting in the necessary fluids that I needed. Okay, another pearl of wisdom that I would like to take this opportunity to impart to you is to bring your own pillow, preferably in a pillowcase that isn't white. You will thank me later. This is my pillowcase du jour of the moment, and I love it very much. A good pillow, like a good man, is hard to find, but I have been successful, at least in the pillowcase search. But this is my pillow that I sleep with every night, and I take with me on too many places. One of them being the hospital. After surgery, you cannot lay on your side, really. You can't lay on your back. No, you can lay on your back. You can't lay on your front. All you can do for the most part is lay on your back. And I found that my very own pillow went a long way in ensuring some level of comfort, or as comfortable as you can be in a bed on your back with these squeezy boots squeezing your ankles and feet for days on end. I also found that the fact that the pillowcase was not white was helpful, in that most bedding in hospitals is white. And if you're anything like me, you do a last scan of hotel rooms, or hospital rooms for that matter, just to make sure you didn't leave your cell phone charger or any other essentials or personal items. And the fact that this pillowcase was like the sole thing of color in an otherwise white and drab room was like glaringly obvious that, hey, this pillow doesn't belong here. Be sure to take it with you. I also found that my pillowcase, my beloved pillow, was very helpful in the ride home, because I had all of these incisions in my abdominal area and I had to wear a seatbelt. It's the law, don't you know? Click it or ticket. So my pillow was very helpful in providing cushioning, I guess, against the jostling, the bumps, and all the turns and everything as you're riding home, and also in serving as a barrier between your seat belt and lap belt and your new incisions. So I've in fact kept a pillow in the car for about several weeks. Maybe not this particular pillow because I love it, but another pillow in the car just for the purpose of cushioning me against the seat belts and all of the movement in vehicles, in motor vehicles, as I was traveling. So that is something that, if you don't listen to me about anything else, chapstick and your own pillow, I would probably rank as number 1 and number 2 of what you should do if you just had to do something. Another thing that I wish I had known was, the surgery is not a miracle worker. It will change your life, yes, but it doesn't cure all that ails you. It doesn't, bring about world peace or cancer. It doesn't solve all of your woes, especially if you're like me and have basically a lifetime of issues revolving around food. It's just that simple. They always say, oh, it's a tool, it will help you, but you have to work. It can only help as much as you will let it help you. So my hunger didn't magically disappear. Am I as hungry as I used to be? No. Do I eat as much as I used to? No. But there's something called head hunger, where it's like your mind and your body are at odds with each other. I have head hunger every day like clockwork around 3 o'clock p.m. For years, that is when I need my after lunch, but before dinner, pick me up at work. Usually it used to be something I had no business eating, like a bag of chips, a soda, ice cream, something. And now I usually am not that hungry around 3 p.m. Physically, I'm not. But let 3 p.m. come around, I am like, it's time for me to eat. My head says it's time, it's 3 o'clock. Where's the food? Where's the yogurt? Where's the something? And I'm not hungry. Not for whatever it was I used to eat. I think a half of a little baby popsicle would be sufficient, but because I know I'm not hungry, but my head is telling me it's time to eat. My relationships with people, I found that certain people stressed me out to the point that The only thing, like how certain situations and people drive others to drink, there are people in my life that drive me to eat. And that didn't necessarily change because I had the surgery. They still drive me crazy. Like if you have a boyfriend, aunt, cousin, mom that just, drives you bonkers, the surgery doesn't magically make them, wonderful people. If they were buttholes before, chances are they still are. So I think the surgery has helped me relate to food or view it in a different capacity, but some of my triggers are still my triggers. They haven't gone away. A lot of people, I think, view surgery as some sort of cure-all, and it's not a cure-all. It doesn't cure everything that ails you. I'm a work in progress, as just about everybody that I know is. So I can't even pretend to have the answers in that respect. But I am cognizant of the fact that surgery is not a miracle worker. And on that note, everyone, I have come to the conclusion of all the things that I wish I had known before or, immediately following my surgery. I hope that it is of some help to you, and I wish you all well in your journey. So until next time, I'll just say goodbye for now. Bye.